So this season we have a full-on Cinderella story in Bridgerton. Okay, I'm gagged. I've only watched episode 1 so far and I have to get my thoughts. First of all, throughout the entire beginning of the episode, I kept thinking, finally we get to see more about what's going on with the servants, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I just be getting real over it when it comes to these rich ass people. Like, yes, I do want the tea, but at the same time, y'all are kind of annoying. And y'all never show the servants' quarters and what's going on there. Really, they're the gossip train. They're the rumor mill. They're the ones that give Whistledown what the fuck she needs to hear. And side note, if I was them, I would be fucking with Featherington. I'm sorry, because every time she goes to that wall, she's trying to pick up gossip. I would say some shit that wasn't even true, just to see what makes it into Whistledown. You know what I mean? Like, just have a little fun, because what's she gonna do like that? You know what I mean? You worries dropping on me. Anyways, now Whistledown is basically just the queen's column at this point, because now Pen has to do whatever she wants. Like, I'm not liking that. Something's gotta change, because that's just giving so boring, and that's not what I want for Whistledown. Again, happy that Julie Andrews is still doing the voice. Unnecessary at this point in the story, but very much needed for me as a viewer. Also, y'all, Lady Danbury talking about how she wants to leave and giving this whole emotional speech, and the queen just says, no. It took me clean out. And the thing is, like, I do think Danbury should be able to go if she wants to, but at the same time, it's like, no, like, stay. We love you here, please. But we gotta get into Benedict and his new girl, Sophie. I am so intrigued by her character at this point. Like, throughout the episode, I was trying to figure out who she was, and I just assumed that since they introduced that new family, she was like the youngest sister or something like that. And it was kind of like when Eloise grabbed her little sister off the dance floor and was like, you're too young. I thought maybe it was supposed to be like that type of thing. And so when it came out that she's that family servant, oh, I was gagged. And you know what? We've seen Cinderella a million zillion times. So I'm kind of like, okay, but I am really interested to see what happens with this character, because I'm invested in her at this point. I also love that she kind of gagged Benedict. Like, he really needed to get humbled a little bit like that. And now, like, thinking back to their conversation, it makes so much more sense now knowing that she is a servant. She's like, yeah, I helped these girls get ready for like 3 hours and have watched them prepare for this their entire lives. And you just don't even give a fuck. But then her and him together, when they started slow dancing, Bridgerton just does romance right. I'm sorry. I didn't even go in feeling like I was gonna really vibe with the two of them like that, because Benedict kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. But the way they were together, stop. I'm sold. I don't know, just hearing her talk and everything, I just feel like Sophie's just gonna be that girl this season. She just seems really sweet, and Benedict better get it together for her. Okay, for her sake, I need him to get it together. But yeah, those are my thoughts on episode 1. I will report back. Let me know how you're feeling about this season, and if you love Bridgerton content, make sure to give me a follow, because I'll be making a lot of it, and already have.